and welcome to Pankaj Sir's Echelon Tutorials. In this today's session, I have chosen a topic called ratio, and this is for the GCSE curriculum. And I have taken some 8 questions for this particular session, and these 8 questions I'm going to solve with you. And let us get started with the first one. You can see the first question says that divide $120 in the ratio 3:5. So question number 1 can be done in this way. So you have $120 and it can be divided into two parts in the ratio 3:5. So this will be 3 divided by 3 plus 5 is 8 times 120. This will be one of the part of this $120. The second part will be 5 divided by 5 plus 3 is 8 times 120. So if you work out this 3 over 8 times 120, you should get $45. This is one part of that $120. And if you work out 5 over 8 times 120, you should get $75, right? So the two parts of this $120 should be 45 and $75, right? Let us go to question number 2. In this it says the fuel for a machine is a mixture of 8 parts of petrol to 1 part of oil. So question number 2, you have P for petrol, O for oil. So P is to O, the ratio is 8:1. Now for a fuel which is 1 liter, how much oil is needed? Okay, so you just want to find out how much oil is needed. So oil will be 1 over 8 plus 1 is 9 times this 1 liter. If I want to convert into ml, it will be 1000 ml, right? So this will work out to 1 over 9 into 1000. So 1 over 9 into 1000 works out to 111.1. Okay, so this will be the answer. So the oil needed to make 1 liter of fuel will be 111.1 ml. So this is the quantity of oil needed. Now let us move to question number 3. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3. Find the angles. Okay. So the angles are in the ratio 1:2:3. And we are supposed to find out the angle. So the first angle will be 1 over. Now the sum of 3, 2 and 1 will be 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So 1 over 6 times. Now you know that the sum of all the angles is 180. So 180 times you have to multiply. So this will work out to 6 3s are 18. So it will work out to 30 degree. Okay. So the first part is 30 degree, or the first angle is 30 degree. Same way the second angle will be 2 over 6 times 180, right? The total of 3, 2 and 1 is 6. So that is why I have taken 6 in the denominator. So 2 over 6 times 180. This should work out to 1 over 3 and 3 will go here 60. So this will be 60 degree. So the second angle is 60 degree. First is 30 degree, second is 60 degree. The third one will be 3 over 6 times 180, right? 3 over 6 is 1 over 2. And this will work out to 90 degree. Okay. So the three angles needed will be 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So that's the answer for this question number 3. Let us quickly work on question number 4. It says that Mr. Chen has 3 daughters, Anne, Lin and Chao. So let me write the short form of these daughters, A, L and T. Okay, these are the daughters of Mr. Chen. Now the ages are 7, 8 and 10. So A is 7, L is 8 and T is 10. These are the ages respectively. Now he means Mr. Chen, shares $100 between them in the ratio of the ages. So in the ratio of their ages means 7:8:10. In this ratio, he is dividing $100, right? So how much does L gets? L means this, okay? So how much does L get? So answer will be 8 over the total of this will be 8 plus 10, 18, 18, 19, 20, 25, right? Times 100. This, if you work out, this will be 25 times 4 is 100, 8 4s are 32. So $32 is something which this daughter, the one whose name is Lean, will get. Okay, so that's the answer for this question number 4. Quickly, let us move on to question number 5. Now, question number 5 says that in a school there are 52 teachers and 598 students. A is, write the student is to teacher ratio in the form of n is to 1. So let us denote S by students and let us denote T for teachers. Okay. So S is to T will be the ratio of student is to teacher. And the student is to teacher ratio is, it should be student is 598 is to teachers is 52. Okay. But now I want the ratio in this form, n is to 1. So this part I want to be 1. So here I'll divide by 52. And same way here also I'll divide by 52. This will make this particular 52 upon 52 as 1. And 598 over a 52 should work out to around, uh, is it 11.5? Yes, 11.5. Okay. So this is the ratio, 11.5 is to 1. So the answer for this A is 11.5 is to 1. This is the ratio of the student to teacher. Now, in the same question, there's another school, and in that school, the number of teachers is 85 and the number of students is 1020. So, in the other school, the student to teacher ratio is 1020, teachers is 85, right? Now, this ratio also will convert it in the n is to 1 form. So, I'll divide this 85 over 85 to make it 1, and here also over 85. This ratio will turn out to 1, and 1020 divided by 85 should work out to exactly 12. Okay. So in the second school, the ratio of the students to teacher is 12 is to 1. In the first school, it was 11.5 is to 1. So this is now the question B is, which school has a larger number of teachers per student? Teachers per student. Okay. So here in the first school, you can see that for 11.5 students, you have one teacher. Okay. And in the second school, for 12 students, you have one teacher. Right. So which school has a larger number of teacher per student? So obviously this school, okay, is having one teacher for 11.5 students. So this is a good ratio as far as teachers to student is concerned, right? This ratio is teacher to student. So teacher to student ratio is higher in this school number 1, okay, in the first school. So your answer should be, which school has larger number of teachers? So it will be the first school, that is this school. Okay, so the first school has larger number of teachers, larger number of teachers per student, right? Per student. Okay, that was question number 5. Let us move on to question number 6. Question number 6 says that there are two people, Julie and Hammett. Okay, they each make a glass of orange drink, and Julie uses 42 ml of juice and 210 ml of lemonade, and this fellow Hammett uses 30 ml of juice and 170 ml of lemonade. Who has made that drink stronger in taste? Now, this is a very logical question. It's a orange juice drink that both of them are making. So the juice for this Julie, I'll write J for Julie, I'll write H for Hammer. So as far as Julie is concerned, the juice is 42 ml is to 210 ml, right? In the case of Hammer, it is 30 ml, juice is 30 and lemonade is 170 ml, right? Now, let us try to work out whose drink is stronger. So what we'll do is we'll try to see in this case for 100 ml, okay, or rather we'll do this way. Okay, uh, 42 ml of juice is present with 102 ml, 210 ml of lemonade. Okay, so how much juice will be there? Okay, in 100. So in 100 ml of lemonade, how much juice will be there? Right? How much ml of juice will be there? Right? So the answer for this will be uh, 42 into 100 over a 210. And this calculation will work out to around, if I'm not mistaken, it should work out to uh, what is this? Okay, let me work out. It will be 42 100, 42,000. Okay, 42,000 divided by 210. 42,000 divided by 210, and this works out to 200. Okay, this works out to uh, let me check. No, this is 42 times 200. 42 times 100. Second, this is 42 times 100. So it will be 4200 upon 210, and that should work out to 20. Okay. Same way here, if you work out per 100 ml, okay, if you take 100 ml of lemonade, what will be the juice content? Okay, juice content will be how much in this case? So here it will be 30 into 100, that is 3000 divided by 170, and that should work out to around 3000 divided by 170, and it comes to 3000 divided by 170. It works out to 17.65, right? 17.65. So per 100 ml, if you calculate, okay, the juice quantity is more in this case. It is 20 compared to the 17.65. Hence, Julie, this particular girl, okay, her drink is supposed to be a stronger one, because in Julie's drink per 100 ml lemonade, the quantity of juice is 220 ml. And how much for 100 ml? The quantity of juice is 17.65. Okay, so this is less than 20, slightly less than 20. So this drink made by Julie has to be more stronger. So you can write the answer as Julie's drink is stronger. Let us move on to question number 7. Question number 7 says that Archie and Bijan. So I'll write A for Archie. This is question number 7, right? This was our question number, uh, this was 4, right? Question number 5 was this, okay? This is question number 5, right? This was question number 6. Okay, this is question number 5. Now, question number 7. Let me write A for Archie and B for Bijan. Okay, right. So A and B are sharing 120, 132 pounds, 132 pounds. Yeah. So this is question number 7. And A is to B is 122 pound is to be distributed in the ratio 7 is to 11, right? 7 is to 11. Now, how much money does A gets? So A should get 7 divided by 11 plus 7 is 18 times 132. So this should, I think, work to 1 second. Okay, 132. This should work to 7 upon 18 times 132 should work out to uh, no, this is Bijan gets 132. Okay, so this is not the total amount. So Bijan gets 132. So let us do this way. Bijan gets 132. So 132 should be equal to 11 over 11 plus 7 is 18 times the total amount, that is say m. Okay, so from this equation you can calculate this m and you can get m equal to 132 times 18 over 11. And if you work out this, you get m as 216. Okay, let me check it. 132 times 18 divided by 11. Yeah, it is 216. So this is the total money from this 216 pounds. Bijan got, I think, 132. But how much A should get? So A should get 7 over 18 times the total amount 216. And this, if you work out, it should come to $84. 84 pounds. Okay. So the answer for this is the 7th one is Archie gets 84 pounds. Okay. Now the last one, 8th one. To make a tough adhesive, okay, Paul makes 5 parts of resin with 2 parts of hardener. So there's one Paul, Mr. Paul, he is trying to make an adhesive using this resin and a hardener. So resin is to harden. I'll write resin for resin. I'm taking R. For hardener, I'm taking H. Right. So R is to H is 2 parts, 5 parts to 2. Okay, 5 is to 2. Now A part is write down the ratio of resin to hardener. So resin to hardener, the ratio is 5 is to 2. B. To fix a chair, Paul uses 9 gram of hardener. How many grams of resin does he use? So hardener is 9 gram, right? So 9 gram of hardener will be equal to 2 over 5 plus 2 is 7, right? So 9 gram of hardener will be uh, uh, 2 over 7. 1 second. Huh? Yeah, 5 is to 2. 9 gram of hardener is how much resin? Okay. So 2 over 7 into, let us take the total quantity again as m. From here you can find out m. So m will be equal to 9 into 7 times 2, which works out to how much? 9 into 7 times 2 will work out to No, it should be, let us deal it in this way uh, to make it more logical. Okay, 9 grams of resin will be equal to, let me write the whole thing, 9 gram of Paul uses 9 gram of hardener. Okay, so 9 grams of hardener, how many grams of resin is equal to how many grams of resin? Okay, this is the question. So the ratio of resin is to hardener is 5 is to 2. Okay, so what you have to do is to make this hardener 9. Okay, what you will do, uh, you will take 2 times, suppose you take the hardener as 2x. 2x is the grams of hardener. Okay, right? You are multiplying this 2 by some constant x. Okay, so 2x is the amount of hardener in grams, and 5x is the amount of uh, in grams. Okay, is the amount of resin, right? This is that. Now 9 gram of hardener means 2x is equal to 9. So this will give us x equal to 9 over 2. So the constant that we have used to multiply is 9 over 2. So resin will be, now this 9 over 2 x value we are going to use here. So resin will be 5 times 9 over 2. And this works out to around 5 into 9 is 45 over 2. And this is going to be 22.5 grams. Okay. So the answer for this particular question is 22.5 grams. Right. Now the C part of the question is almost similar. Paul uses 12 grams of resin. So we have taken resin as 5x, right? This is 5 is to 2. If you multiply by some constant, it will give you the exact amount. Okay, not the ratio number, but the amount. So 5x, that is the resin, is 12 gram. So now your x is 12 upon 5. Now this x value you are going to use to find out the hardener. So hardener should be how much? It should be 2x. So hardener in grams will be 2x, which is equal to 2 times x value you got as 12 upon 5. Right? This works out to 12 twos are 24 over a 5, and 24 over a 5 will give you 4.8 grams. The answer for this is 4.8 grams. So with this, we have completed all the 8 questions on ratio for the GCSE curriculum. In the next video, I will pick up 8 more questions on ratio. Okay, and let us see what we can do further, right? So that's all for today. I hope you must have understood how I've solved these 8 questions. Of course, the concept of ratio should be very clear to you people, right? So that's all for today. See you in the next video. Bye.